What if I told you that you could build an AI agent that reads every single customer feedback, understands if it's a complaint, a compliment, or a feature request, and then automatically routes it to the right team with zero manual sorting? That's exactly what I built in the last 2 days. And in this video, I'm going to show you the entire system, step by step. By the end of this video, you will understand how to build intelligent automation systems that make decisions like a human but execute like a machine. I am Ansul. I build AI agents and automation systems, and this is the customer feedback intelligence system. Let me set the scene.
Every business, whether you are running a SaaS, an e-commerce store, or a service business, has the same problem. Customer feedback is chaos. You get dozens, sometimes hundreds of messages every week. Some are complaints, some are compliments, some are feature requests. And here's what happens. Your support team spends 15 to 20 hours per week manually sorting through this. Complaints get buried and customers get frustrated. Feature requests never make it to the product team. Compliments just sit in an inbox and never get used for marketing. This isn't just annoying, it's expensive. A support team member costs $30 to $50 per hour. If they are spending 15 hours a week on manual sorting, that's $600 to $700 per week, over $30,000 per year just to move data around. So I asked, what if AI could do this instead? Not just sort it, but understand it, route it intelligently, and respond automatically. That's what we are building today. Here's the system we are building. It has 5 core components. The input layer, a form where customers submit their feedback. The AI brain, an OpenAI model that reads the feedback and classifies it as a complaint, compliment, or feature request. The data merger. This combines the user contact info with AI's decision. The router, a switch that sends the data down 3 different paths based on the classification. The action layer. This is where the magic happens. Complaints get logged in Airtable, sent to Slack, and trigger an auto-reply email. Compliments get logged in Airtable. Feature requests get logged in Airtable and sent to a separate Slack channel. The entire system runs in n8n, a visual automation platform. No code required for the logic, but you will need to configure each node. Let's build it. First, we need to capture the feedback. In n8n, I'm using a form trigger node. This automatically generates a public form that we can share with customers. I am adding 3 fields. Full name, email address, feedback. This gives us a public URL. Let me open it in a new tab. I will fill this out as a test. Feedback: your product is amazing, but the checkout page has a bug. Back in n8n, you can see the data was captured. This is our input layer. Now we need the brain. Now for the intelligence layer, I'm connecting to an OpenRouter Chat Model node. I'm using OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo because it's fast and cheap. For this task, you don't need GPT 5 or 4. The most important part is the system prompt. This is where you tell the AI exactly what to do. Here's what I wrote. You are a customer feedback classifier. Your only job is to read the feedback text and determine if it is a complaint, a compliment, or a feature request. Rules: if the customer reports a problem, bug, or dissatisfaction, output complaint. If the customer praises the product or service, output compliment. If the customer suggests an improvement or new feature, output feature request. Output only one of these three words. Do not add explanation, punctuation, or extra text. This is critical. The AI needs to output clean, structured data, not a paragraph, just one word. For the user message, I'm referencing the feedback field from the form. Let's see what the AI outputs. Perfect. It returned complaints because the test feedback mentioned a bug. Now we have the classification, but there's a problem. The AI node only outputs the classification, complaint, but the user's name and emails are still in the form trigger node. They are in two separate places. If we try to send a Slack message or an email right now, we won't have the user's contact info. We need to merge these two data streams. I'm connecting both the form trigger and the agent node to this merge node. Mode combine by position, merge by position. Now look at the output. We have everything: the user's name, email, feedback text, and the AI agent's classification all in one bundle. This is the data package we will use for the next step. Now we need to route this data based on AI's decision. This is where the switch node comes in. Think of this like a traffic controller. It looks at the AI's output and sends the data down the correct path. I'm setting up 3 routes. Route 1, if output equals complaint. Route 2, if output equals compliment. Route 3, if output equals feature request. For the complaint route, the condition is JSON output equals complaint. I will repeat this for the other 2 routes. With our test data, it should light up the complaint path. And it does. Now we need to define what happens on each path. First, we are going to log every feedback submission to Airtable. This creates a permanent searchable database. I have created a base with 3 tables: complaints, compliments, and feature requests. Each table has the same fields: name, email, feedback, and timestamp. I'm adding 3 editable nodes, one for each path. Operation create base, select your base, table, complaints. Now I'll map the fields: name, email, feedback. Copy this configuration to the other 2 paths. Now every submission gets logged in the correct Airtable. Now next, we need to alert the team in real time. I'm using Slack for this. I have created two channels, complaints and feature requests. I am adding Slack node to the complaint and feature parts only. Compliments don't need urgent attention. Channel complaints. Message new complaint received. Name, email, feedback, logged in at table at time. There it is, instant alert. Finally, we need to close the loop with the customer. If someone submits a complaint, they should get an immediate response. Operation send email, send message to this email address. The subject, we have received your feedback. message. Hi, user full name. Thank you for reaching out. We have received your feedback and our team has been notified. We take all complaints seriously and will update you as soon as possible. Best regards, your company name. Let's do a full system test. I'm going to submit a complaint, a compliment, and a feature request. Complaint logged in Airtable, Slack alert, email sent. Let me check my inbox. Perfect. The customer gets instant acknowledgement and the team gets alerted. Compliment logged in Airtable. Feature request logged in Airtable, Slack alert. The system works perfectly. Zero manual sorting, instant routing, automated responses. This is what intelligent automation looks like. If you want to build this for your own business or your clients, the tech stack is n8n for workflow automation, LLM for AI classification, Airtable for data storage, Slack for team alerts, Gmail for customer communication. If you are building in the AI and automation space, follow me on Instagram. I am building agents like this every week and sharing everything I learn. See you in the next one.